Topping local news this evening, the North Kingstown Fire Department had to respond to an unusual situation tonight, a fire on their own truck. NBC 10's Nicole Murray joins us with more on this story. Nicole?
Well, Kelly, not only was the fire on their own truck, but it was a truck that burst into flames as it sat just outside the door of the station. We were actually reporting on a story right next door at the police department when we saw the flames shooting out from underneath the truck. Police are investigating. They are hoping that a video...
Just as we were finishing up our 6 o'clock live shot at the North Kingstown Police Department.
I'm Nicole Murray, NBC 10 News, live in North Kingstown.
You can see smoke billowing behind me and police officers scurrying about. Photographer Rob Lawrence ran into the fire station just next door to alert the dispatcher that the special hazards truck was on fire just outside the bay. We then turned the camera just as the deputy chief attempted to extinguish the flames on his own with a fire extinguisher.
After using the extinguishers up, I took the garden hose. Most fires on any kind of vehicular fires, we have to use larger lines, and there was no larger lines around.
Deputy Chief Pearson was on his own because the other trucks from Station 1 were out on a call.
Over the air, the special hazards on fire.
Within minutes, the crews were back and the flames were out. These firefighters quickly determined this blaze was electrical. But to pinpoint its origin, that will take some time.
Guys, the front one. This is such a sophisticated piece of equipment. It's hard to say what could have shorted out.
As firefighters unload the truck and take it out of service, Deputy Chief Pearson says he's just happy nobody was hurt. Had the truck been inside the building, this story could have had a very different ending. But luckily, at the beginning of each shift, all trucks are checked. It was in the midst of that process that the crews were called away.
We checked the truck from stem to stern, just make sure it operates, and they had to go to another run and they shut it down, shut the master switches off, which cuts all the power to it. But anything, don't know.
Now that special hazards truck was taken out of service, as I mentioned, and is now in the hands of the department's maintenance division. Now this truck, which was purchased for more than $300,000 just last year, is the only special hazards unit in town. Deputy Chief Pearson tells me they will quickly rehab the old truck and bring it into operation while this truck is being repaired. In the newsroom, I'm Nicole Murray, NBC 10 News.